Good morning, this is Sarah, your imperfect carnivore in the UK, and also known as Healthy Carnivore UK. I changed my name. I just want to talk about this. I was in the supermarket at the weekend getting hold of some bits and pieces, some of my favourite ribeyes and bits and pieces, and I walked past this monstrosity. Have a look at this. I'm going to put a picture in here now of something I spotted. Now, I want to talk about lies. I want to talk about the lies that they put on foods that have absolutely no backing, no science. We are told lies all the time about food. Red meat does this, but kale does this. And butter, bad, butter bad. But eat this couscous because of this, this and this and this. Now, I saw this bar and I just thought, if I ate that, for those of you that don't know me, I have had a history of gastritis, gut problems, IBS symptoms. If I eat so-called healthy foods, like, you know, your nuts and seeds and vegetables and things like that, my gut goes into turmoil. My gut is very, 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 very good at telling me that it only wants meat. So I immediately get a response back from my gut. I get feedback straight away that I've messed up. Now go back to this bar. This bar says, good for the gut. I can't even remember what the photo says now, but I think you get what I mean. It's a smushed up shit concoction of fruits and dried fruits and nuts. Wonderful. It's a bit like those naked bars, isn't it? Those naked. If you don't live in the UK, you won't know what I'm talking about. But we have these bars called naked bars, and they're just basically smushed up fruit and nut, pretending to be our favourite dessert. You get ones with almonds in and things like that pretend to be baked or tart, and then you get other ones with dates in that pretend to be fudge cake or some shit like that. And they're all, you know, it's like those innocent smoothies with all the sugar in. And then what really, really excites me is those products where you get 300 ingredients and then it will say on the bottom of the box, a source of fibre, or a source of iron, or a source of vitamin D. And you look at the ingredients, you can't pronounce 2/3 of them. And the shit they make these days, it's shocking. You go around the supermarkets and it's just crap on top of crap. And every month they're bringing out a new flavour of this or a new version of this. The other day I saw Jaffa Cake donuts, because Jaffa Cake on their own with the complete circle isn't enough for people. They want to have one with a hole in the middle. So people go, oh, that's exciting, that's a new thing. People just after the new thing, and not for a second thinking about what their bodies actually want and need. Back to my gastritis. If I ate this bar now that I'm showing you now, I would have diarrhea tomorrow. I would have terrible wind. And if I kept eating it, I would have nausea, acid reflux. It's wow. It's a big wow to me. And people are just so taken in and so trusting and so gullible. 85% of humans are absolutely gullible, and this is who these people are targeting. Those people that don't think for themselves. They just see an article on the front of a newspaper, they hear a news article on the TV, they see a product on the shelf, and boom, it's the truth. It's the truth. Amazing to me. It's amazing to me. What happened to critical thinking and common sense and thinking things through for yourself? It's gone, isn't it? It's gone. And I looked at that bar and I thought, the lies. When you walk around the produce aisle, not produce aisle, the processed food aisle, and everything's got a little message on it, isn't it? 5 a day, get your 5 a day, 1 a day of this, oh, get this. Traffic light systems. Buy this because it's got a green light, because it hasn't got any fat in it. We're not going to tell you what all the other ingredients do to you, but let's put a green light on the fact that it's low in fat. Yep. And let's put an orange on the sugar content, because we don't want them to think it has got too much sugar in. So we're not going to put any red lights on there anywhere, because we don't want anyone to think that it's bad. I saw a meme the other day that was perfect. If people started counting chemicals in things rather than calories, they'd be a lot healthier. Everyone's counting the calories. Everyone's counting their steps and counting their calories, and not counting the ingredients in the shit they're eating, the shit that promises you stuff. And even things like the naked bars and the innocent smoothies, they're full of crap the human body doesn't want or need. And thankfully, I have a gut that will tell me very, very quickly what's the right food and what's not the right food. It sorts it out for me. It tells me very quickly. Yeah, so I'm very disappointed in those bars. I say they're not good for the gut. I say bad for the gut. And I just laughed when I saw it. I kind of laughed and kind of groaned at the same time. I just kind of went, what's this shit? Yeah, so I just wanted to talk about, I just think people should just take a little bit more interest in what they're eating. I think people should be a bit more interested in what these different foods do to our body. A bit more awareness, a bit less trusting. If steak is just in its packet, isn't it? It doesn't tell you what's good about it, because people just have already made up their minds about steak, haven't they? People have already decided it's either good or bad. It doesn't need to promote all this good stuff, but if it did, the vegans would be after us, wouldn't they? If it actually talked about how amazing that steak was inside the packet, we'd be done for misinformation. So they just put it in the packet and let people decide. And I know what I'm going to choose, because I want to feel good every day. I want to feel good every day. If any of you have got to the end of the video, I forgot to mention Alex Cannon from Carnivore for Life is interviewing me on Saturday. I've had some disastrous interviews, partly because I had a dodgy browser and then I was ill, which I'm not anymore, thank goodness. I'm not going to go down that road again anytime soon. So yeah, hopefully you'll enjoy the interview. If I can think of anything else to talk about. I don't do too many videos at the moment, partly because I haven't got as much time, and partly because I don't want to talk about things unless I've got something interesting to say. I'm considering bringing back butter, but that's for another video. I don't know yet. I've been watching a lot of Elizabeth Bright with her hormones, and I'm doing another video about my iodine, because my body is now used to the 2 drops of iodine every day, and I'm now thinking of upping that to 3, and we'll see how that's going. Big, massive fan of Dr. Elizabeth Bright at the moment. She is saying things that I need to hear. She's giving out information that just wasn't available 9 years ago. She's giving out information that really wasn't available or, out there 5 years ago. I'm hearing new stuff all the time this year, and I am adamant that I'm going to be super healthy for a very long time. Not supposed to be keeping my fingers crossed. I'm going to be super healthy for a very long time. You eat your meat, drink your water, and have a bloody brilliant day. You take care. Bye.